Welcome back. Now we'll be talking about how you can craft your message. This is extremely important because if you're just pushing out content and you don't have a clear way of standing out in terms of your messaging, none of it will make any sense. So let's talk about how you can do that. So first you want to answer the question, what do you want to be known as? And this can be really, really tough when you're just starting out. When I just started my branding, I had no idea what I'd be known for. And as a result, my content was all over the place, my messaging was all over the place, it was just a mess. So I want to help you avoid some of those things and provide a simple step-by-step framework. First though, it's important to understand that perception is reality. This is the case in a lot of different brands. The perceptions from your audience and your own personal brand may be a huge gap. So the first thing you want to do is understand what is the current perception of your personal brand. So how do you go about doing that? The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have a list of testimonials. If you don't have those yet, pause this, go back and get those first. So once you have a list of testimonials from either your bosses, your colleagues, your clients, your partners, jot that all down in a list. And the next thing you want to do is you want to copy and paste those into some kind of word cloud. So if you just go to Google and you type in the keyword word cloud, you should be able to find a tool, and you want to just copy and paste all those testimonials into that. The next thing you want to do is you want to identify the biggest keywords. The biggest keywords are essentially the most commonly used keywords in your testimonials. Now, going back to why this is important, there's a certain perception about you already in the market, already among your target audience. So it's important to understand what are some of the words they use to describe you. And once you start finding the most common words, you can start connecting the dots and saying, okay, what is there a trend? How do people actually describe me? So this is mine. And as you can see, most people tend to provide testimonial around my personal branding, knowledge of LinkedIn, and so on. So that became kind of the rationale, the reason behind a couple different messaging that I'm using. So once again, use this, find those common keywords, and then you want to add those keywords into your profile. So if you ever wondered why the heck does Joe have the keyword, the brand builder in there? Well, this is not something I came up with my own. I wish I was that smart. This was something that came up through, as you just saw, some of the keywords that were showing up when people were, providing recommendations and testimonials for me. So this is literally their words straight onto the paper, or in this case, the screen. And then you can use those keywords to craft your messaging. Once again, this is extremely important to understand what kind of topics you're talking about, what do you want to be really known as. So it's really important that you understand what is the perception. Now, as I mentioned, if you don't have any testimonials, this is a homework for you, is to get at least 5 testimonials from either your bosses, your colleagues, your partners, your clients, anyone who's worked with you on a regular basis. Make sure you're getting some kind of testimonial from them. Bonus tip is to ask when they're in a good mood. So anytime you finished a positive project, either for a boss or a colleague or a client, make sure you say, you know what, thank you so much. Would it be okay if I request a short testimonial just so I can get a better sense in terms of how you rate me or how you assess me and so on. So that can be a good way, once again, to start building up your data bank versus testimonials. So thanks so much. Hope that was helpful. Let me know how it goes, and we'll see you soon.